channel. Myself Ankita K. Sri Venkateshwara Engineering College, Bangalore. Section Astrostat. Subject EPC. Topic today I want to discuss the basic BAS circuits beyond the basics. BAS circuits are the fundamental building blocks in the electronic design responsible for establishing the optimal operating conditions for the various electronic components such as transistors. While the basic BAS circuits are well understood, exploring more advanced configuration can unlock the deeper insights and enable more circuit designers. Introduction to the BAS circuits. Defining BAS circuits, importance of BAS circuits and BAS circuit topologies. BAS circuits are essential for setting a appropriate operating point of electronic devices, ensuring their optimal performance and stability. They determine the quiescent for the ideal state of the circuits. Then we come to the importance. A proper biasing is critical for the reliable operations for electronic circuits, as it helps to maintain a consistent behavior and minimize distortions, prevents the damages to the components. Then the BAS circuit topologies. There are several common BAS circuits topologies, each with its own advantages, applications in the series. Then the first one is emitter feedback BAS. We are seeing in the figure the circuit diagrams are VCC, R1, R2 and capacitor C1, Q1 and R3. This is a circuit diagrams, the circuit overview, BAS mechanisms and advantages. The first one is circuit overview. In the circuit overview, the emitter feedback BAS circuits is widely used for the configuration that establish the operating point of the transistors by providing a feedback from the emitter terminal. This feedback helps stabilize each circuit against the variations in the parameters and the environmental conditions. In the BAS mechanisms, it will be create the voltage drop that appears the base emitters voltages of the transistors, where this feedback loops helps maintain relatively a constant collector current. When we discussing the advantages of emitter feedback BAS, it will be having several advantages, including improved temperature stability, reduce the sensitivity to the transistors parameters variations, and ability to set the collector current desired value through the choice of the resistance values. Then the emitter feedback BAS equations. In the emitter feedback BAS equations, we can see the collector current IC equals VCC minus VCE divided by RC, where the emitter current IE equals IC plus IB, base current IB equals VBB minus VBE divided by RB. Emitter voltage VE is equals IE into RE. The derivations and insights are also having a key circuit parameters, such as the collector current, emitter current and base current are related to various resistors values supply the voltages. In a design conditions, the emitter feedback BAS circuit, the engineers must carefully select the appropriate resistors. It involves the balancing factors like power, dissipation, thermal stability and desired current levels. Then we move on to the second one, the collector feedback BAS, wherein this it is a critical component of the design, testing and evaluation process. The engineers rely on the accurate data to make informed designs about the materials, designs and the systems. However, the collector feedback bias can be significantly impact the integrity of this leading data and for flawed conclusions, potential projects failures. When we come to the equations, there are some differences, but similar to the uh, previous the feedback, which one, the emitter. So the collector current IC equal VCC minus VC divided by RC, base current IB equal VBB minus VB divided by RB, where emitter current IE equals IC plus IB, voltage current collector voltage VC equal VCC minus IC into RC. In the derivations and the inlights and design conditions are similar to the previous feedback. Then we come to the collector feedback bias, the circuit overview, advantages and bias mechanisms. In the circuit overview, we can see the uses from the collector terminal is to establishing a operating point of a transistors. The advantages and designs conditions are compared to the emitter feedback bias, wherein the advantages it will also provide a good temperature stability and low sensitivity to the transistors parameters variations. And another, it also offers the advantages of lower input impedance compared to the emitter feedback bias configuration. Then bias mechanisms in this circuit, the collector resistors creates the voltage drop opposes the base collector voltage VBC of the transistors. This basic feedback loop helps to maintain relatively a constant collector current. Then collector emitter feedback bias. So this is the last feedback of a basic bias, where here it will be used as a transistor amplifiers circuit to establishing a operating point of a transistor. By applying this feedback, the collector to the emitter, this method enhances the stability and the linearity of the amplifier, and it will also reducing a sensitivity to the temperature changes and the variations in a transistor's parameters. When we come to the equations, similar to the previous bias equations. And conclusion and the summary, in this comparative series we have explored the fundamentals, advanced concepts, basic circuits covering the emitter feedback, collector feedback and the collector and emitter feedback. Bias configuration. By understanding these circuit diagrams underlying the equations and practical applications of these bias circuits, electronic designers can unlock the full potential of their circuits. Designers ensuring stable